Say hi.
You know, autism, it can suck. It's deceptive in how you must deal with it. You know, one moment you can totally have a totally sweet child cuddling on your lap, and then the very next breath, a total meltdown because a blanket unexpectedly touched a bare foot and caused a massive sensory overload meltdown. Autism allows for very little change in your day-to-day routine. It seems like it's the same thing, same time, every day, day in, day out, and it seems like it goes on forever. Autism can cause such a huge amount of frustration. Not frustration at your child, but frustration that, you know, we don't communicate on the same wavelength. It's like my son is asking for water, and he's speaking in Mandarin, and I barely got a simple command of the English language. The simplistic nature of the request seems so difficult often. And autism, unfortunately, calls for many late nights, shedding tears with my wife as we ponder the millions of what ifs and the billions on billions of variables that we must incorporate to provide the best possible outcome for our son. Autism is sneaking in a cup of coffee with your wife at 11:30 at night on the back porch because it's the one way you can kind of squeeze in air quotes, a date night. Autism can suck, but autism is stunningly beautiful. Autism on a daily basis allows me to have a new revelation of my son. Seeing him laugh uncontrollably at something silly that a cartoon does just allows me to see a new and an intriguing insight to his carefully made personality. Autism demands consistency, and it's awesome. If you're like me and you're nonstop going with the flow, you will learn the importance and the safety of a day-to-day plan. And autism calls for many tears of joy. You know, when your son gets a hold of a new concept, or they spontaneously come up to you and cuddle, crack a smile, or give you just a few moments of uninterrupted eye contact. I don't need to hear I love you in those moments. I feel the gravity of it, and it is amazing. And autism is having a cup of coffee with your wife at 11:30 at night because you get to share in this amazing journey. This thing called autism is it's a dynamic part of our family. It's part of the tapestry of who we are. Our child is wired differently, and that's fine. Autism is not less. It can be hard as a parent at times, incredibly difficult at times. But I wish that I could see the world the way that my son does, just for a moment, because it's absolutely beautiful the way that he navigates life. And to Ezra, if you ever get around to watching this, I would say to you, don't let the world define you by your diagnosis. You are more than a label. You're not less. You have amazing things in front of you. And until that time comes, as long as your mother and I have air in our lungs, we will fight your fight. And I'll end this little video with saying, yeah, autism can suck, but at the same time, it is beautiful in ways beyond compare.